Hello guys, welcome back to Kids Coding Playground. So today we are gonna work on a project, kind of like a drawing project. I think someone asked us to make some kind of game related to helping patients in the hospital or something. So before we can do that, you can, let's say you can have some sprite that you can draw. You can make a story, like let's say you have a hospital, the cat going in, getting his vaccine shot or whatever, right? So for this kind of thing, let's say you don't have the hospital sprite in the thing in the sprite library. What you can do is you can go to like Google, just look at like hospital cartoon image. You can just download one of them, and after you download it, you can just kind of draw it. So I can show you guys how to do that. So as you can see, my hospital, I took the image from here. This is the actual image from the hospital, and I drew this one. So mine is look kind of exactly like that. It takes a lot of time, but we can just go through some of the steps to how you would draw something like this, right? So now let's say you can go say new project, right? And then let's say whatever sprite that you downloaded, you can just upload it to the Scratchcat. To your project here, and then you can go to the costume here. So for this, let's convert to vector, okay? And then let's say you want to draw something like this. You can select the line, and let's keep this black is fine. Let's do 10. So you can just kind of trace through this. So you can, let's say I trace through here, right? And then here I'm gonna trace through that on the bottom, and then right here, and then right here, and then the other one I can just draw another line like this, just kind of trace that objects here, and then at the end over here, okay? All right, so you have this box here that we kind of draw. So if you actually move this, you can see I can have the box here, right? So that is just my box. So now let's fill in the color, right, for this box. So you can just say, hey, let's click on this. So you can click on this box, and you can click on this. You can set the color like this. So now you fill it up, right? So same thing for this one. You can click on this, select the color. Now you fill it up. But now we just have the outside of the box, right? So what we need to do still is we have to draw the, so we have to draw the, so this one go to the front. So we still have to draw the whole sprite, right? So I have my background sprite. Let's just bring them back to the front. So this is the hospital I want to draw. So I got the box around so far, right? So let's say I want to draw this window here. You can zoom in a little bit. So window, you can see black, blue. So what we have to do is we cannot just use black and blue and select that and create that, because you have to have different layers. So what you can do is this. So you can select no fill here. This one, you can go black. You can say 10 or 7 or whatever, doesn't matter. Let's do 7. I think originally I have 10. So let's see, you can just try trace through this. Let's kind of trace through that. So now you have this square box, right, for that. And now you have to draw another blue box inside. So what we can do is we have to do that because we're gonna have to cover this blue line later. So now let's so select outside, click on this thing again. Let's pick another color. So we're gonna take this dark blue color. Now we're gonna draw this blue box inside here. So now I have the blue box inside, right, so far. And then next you can just say, hey, I want to draw this blue bar. So go back here, gonna select this color, select this blue bar, and go to 15, and then let's just draw something like this. So you can see mine's a little bit too big. Let's make it a little bit smaller, just enough. Don't worry about that, it is not covering the blue. The blue covering the blue, no problem. We're gonna fix that later. So now let's click on this again. So we're gonna have to draw another smaller line down here. So what you can do is you just draw one more. Oops, sorry, why did I have black on? I do not want black, I'm sorry about that. Make sure you're selecting this color, okay? Oh, because I selected another one when I clicked it outside, that's the problem. Okay, so that's why. So let's draw this little line here in the bottom. So now you have two little lines, right, which is this two little lines, but you still have this color boxes, right? So what you can do is you can use this and then say, hey, let's select this color box and then let's do a no outline. Okay, let's draw a square shape, kind of square shape like this, and then click on the reshape tool, delete this. So now you have the triangle, so use that. You can kind of paste this guy in here kind of thing, right? So now you have to just send this back, say backward. You can see it, I did it, so now it's back. So what you can see, these two lines still in the front. So what you can do is select this guy, click in the front. You can see my window look kind of exactly like this window here, right? Okay, so I have this window. Now I want to group this window. So I can move this guy out of the way a little bit so that I have this window. So you can see, oops, sorry, I don't want to move that. So I have my window, right? So let's select everything. What you can do is you can select all, go to another one. I think it's probably easier, so you can delete it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to delete all this thing here. I don't care about all that. So now I have my window. I can group it. Control C, group it. So when I go back over here, right, this screen that we were having earlier. So now my window, this is my first window. So let's say I want more windows, so I can Control V, right? And then I say group, and then I can move it. So this is my second window, you can see, right? So third window, right? Fourth window. So you can get the point, right? So this is fifth, sixth, oopsie, got the wrong one. So it takes a lot of time kind of thing to do that. But as you can see, I almost done. So there's some more that we need to do. I think this one doesn't have one yet. I accidentally moved it. Oops. So make sure you do have it all grouped, right? So that way you can do you know, to easier to move. So you can see I have all the window done. So these size are smaller window. What you can do is you can just make it smaller, right? Just kind of smaller size a bit, right? So like this. It takes some time to do that. So as you can see, I'm trying to not doing way proficient, I guess, is because I'm trying to do it fast for the video. So, but as you can see, I have all my window pretty much, right? And then that's the last window. So you see all the windows done. So one thing is now you have to draw the door. Similar thing, right? The door, just so for the door you can select this box here, select the color inside. Okay, select this color, and then here just make black. I'll do a 5 outline, and then you can just kind of trace through that. So you can see I just draw the top portion of it. Right, don't have to be exactly right. And then next I'm going to draw the bottom portion of this. Right, I'll move it one block. I'll draw this guy here. Right, and then for the stair, same thing, right? For the staircase, just a different color inside. Oops, sorry, make sure you select it out and then select this color. And then for the stair, we can just draw the little stair here. Right. And then next, draw another one. And then draw the final stair here. Okay, so you can move it. So I have my door, I have the stair, but I don't have the door yet, right? I don't have this door yet. So something similar. Let's finish this side first. So we're going to use the same thing for this side. So here, we're going to draw like this. And then what you can do is you can go back one layer. So making sure the other one's covered. We can do that later too. Doesn't really matter. And then next you can draw this like this, right? So now this side's pretty much done, but we still have to do this green bar and all that stuff. So I'll show you how to do that later. Same thing. So for the door, we have to draw like something like this, right? Okay, so for this little door, we're gonna do like 5 And then we're not going to use the inside fill because we're going to have to cover the line just like how we did the window. So you can just draw the door like this, right? And then another door like this. So now you have two doors, right? And then what you need to do, you just draw this big line, right? Just like how we had this earlier. What you can do is draw a line. We're going to do 15. And we're going to select this color here. Select this dark color. So what you can do is draw this. You can draw the gray box first. Oh, let's draw the box first. So let me go back. Sorry, let's do this one first. I think that will be easier actually. So we're going to select this color. Do no fill, no outline. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw this little box here. So we're going to draw this little box. We're going to send it backward. Okay. Let's send them all the way to the back for now. We'll fix it later. So let's draw another box here. Okay, we're going to send it all the way to the back. So we have the two glass blocks. Now we're going to draw this big line. So go back to this. Let's do this color, right? Do 15. And then we'll draw one kind of big line like this down. So what you can do is just kind of touch the black a little bit. So let's move this a little bit. I mean, this a little bit harder to draw. I mean, the doors, you know, because of the kind of you know, it's a little challenging because you know you have to kind of position correctly. So let's say my door like this. Okay. So now you have the line, and then same thing. You can do a little triangle here, just like use the no fill here. I'm not sure if you guys are able to catch up. I mean, do all this, but you can just give it, you know, you have to try more. So you can draw the little triangle like this. Let's say like this. And then you can delete one of the corner to make it like a triangle, right? And then use this thing. You can move it in here like this, right? You can use a reshape tool to reshape a little bit. Move it like this. So you have the triangle, right? And then copy that, Control V. You can put it on this side as well. So now you have these triangle, but you still have one more triangle on the back. I mean, you don't have to be so detailed, but if you want to do really detailed, then yeah, you have to do something like that. So now let me copy this triangle. I'm gonna paste it again. So this time I'm gonna make the color in the back. So I'm gonna use this color here in the back, in between there. And this triangle, I'm gonna put it around here. Right, and then I'm gonna make this one, oops, sorry. Select this tool, make it a little bit wider. Let's go up. So I know it doesn't look right yet, but once we kind of put it together, it will look right. So let's put that over here as well. All right, so we have all of them. Let's just delete the background first for now. So if I just delete the background, you can see kind of like this, right? My whole building looks like this, right? So what you can do, you can see this one, right? So what you say, hey, kind of covered actually more. Actually, I didn't have it enough, you see? Didn't have it covered enough. So I'm gonna cover a little bit more. And then put this up here like this. A bit more. This one, same thing. So now I have it kind of covered, right? All of them. The bottom one maybe a little bit, drag a little bit down. Okay, so you can see this one. What you can do is you can say send to the back, right? And then you can go back, forward, 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 forward. You see, I can see it now, right? So this one is a little bit So you can see this one, right? So same thing for this. You can say send to the back, then say forward, 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 forward. See? So now you see this triangle, you can still make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so this one, you can make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so what we have is we have the sprite here so far. So what you can do is you can just click on this and you say front. Click on this, go to front. So you can see it kind of hide it, right? And then this one is should be like this. Okay, so let's go with front on this guy, front on this guy. Okay, this guy should be in front, and this guy should be in front. So now you have the hospital kind of door. What you're missing is just the knob, right? If you want to kind of, kind of line it, you can just kind of line that. Doesn't really matter. Don't have to be exactly perfect. And then you need to draw this little the house, right? Earlier we have the color. We can upload it again. Let me upload the other sprite here. So I think we're missing the doorknob, right? The doorknob. So we can just say, hey, I want the circle. Draw the circle here. Select this color, right? This. And then the box. And then here you can select black 5. And then just go back to our thing. We can just draw here and then we can move it over there. So let's say hold shift if you like. This will draw the little dot, copy, Control C, Control V. So you have both little dots. So let's say copy both of them, select both of them, put it on your door. Obviously you have to kind of move it. You can use the arrow key to move it, right? So any way you want. So this is my hospital pretty much. This guy, maybe let him go back a little bit, go forward. See, there you go, right? So now what we're missing is some kind of, you have the cross on top, right? So the cross is pretty much really simple, right? You have 2 square, no fill, right? Select this one, select the red color, right? And just draw the square, right? Draw your square shape, you see? And then draw another square. Okay, and then you can just select them both, copy, go back to your first one, put it on there. See, there you go. So, but there's still some green stuff, right? You see this green stuff? What you can do is just like how we do the window, right? So what you can do is say, hey, let me draw this here. So here, let's no fill. Let's take this color, green, right? And then you can draw the square shape kind of thing, right? Doesn't matter. So this is not our thing, right? Let's go like this. And then this one, let's go all the way over here so far. And then we're going to use a reshape tool. So reshape tool can say, hey, let's reshape this all the way here, right? And then this one, how did they do it? They had like kind of like this. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, you know. I mean, just some green stuff that you want the hospital to have. Some layer, I guess. Right? So let's say you have this. So what you can do is just take this, copy, Control V, right? And then you can say send to back layer first, and then click forward, 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 forward. See? There you go. So, but you see this one is covering, right? What you can do is just select this, go to front. Oops, sorry. Go back, sorry. This one, this box is not going to front, sorry. So this guy, gonna have to move him a little bit in, actually. And then just kind of change this a little bit. Yeah, I think I messed it up earlier. So now something like this, right? That should be good enough. See, there you go. You have some kind of green kind of outline there with that. And then similar, you can do something similar on this side, right? So this side has like a green thing also, right? So what you can do is just click that. Let's just use another square. And then what we can do is just use a reshape tool, right? Just put this over here. You don't have to be exact, but let's go something like this. And then this one doesn't really matter, I think. You can go on top. And then this one you can go like this. You can go something like this. This one you can delete. I think this should be good enough actually. Let's line like this. So let's take this, copy, go back, paste it here. We might have to kind of adjust it a little bit. Let's just use this. So adjust this a little bit, adjust the bottom a little bit. So okay, and then you can say go back, and then say forward, 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 forward. See, there you go. So you have the whole hospital like that. So pretty. That's how you actually do it. So you have to use the layer, like the window, right? You have the first layer, right? Let's go back. So you have the, let me ungroup this thing. Oh, sorry, ungroup. So what you had is the black square, then you have the dark blue square, and then you have the light darker blue line, then you have the lighter triangle. So I hope you guys know, how to draw it. So not that, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, you can really use it for your, your game or something like that. If you don't have a hospital or you don't have any kind of sprite, you can just download online and kind of trace through the sprite and make your own. So there you go. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.